Hi everyone, Professor T here to show you how to strike gold in 10 minutes. Okay, we know that Lance has been charged under a couple of Florida statutes. Okay, so first we can go to Google to get a quick read of the statutes. The state of Florida maintains this official website for its statutes. You just type in Florida statutes to Google, and the first hit is the legislature. This is the official website. Click on that. And let's look first at how he possibly could have been charged with felony murder. Okay, we're looking for 782. So we go down here. It's all in numerical order. 782 falls here under crimes. 782 is the homicide chapter. 782.04 is what he's been charged under. Okay, so we find out that this can occur when committed by a person engaged in the perpetration of or in the attempt to perpetrate any of these enumerated underlying felonies, one of which is burglary. Okay, let's look down and see. Okay, so these are all the underlying enumerated felonies. So let's go to Westlaw. Everything I'm showing you on Westlaw you can translate easily to Lexis if you wish. Okay, so we're at Westlaw Classic. I'm a Classic user. Law School tab. Natural language search. Okay, so let's type in, he's been convicted, among other things, under the Florida statute for burglary of a conveyance, which is section 810.02. We've narrowed it down to Florida here. Okay, we're going to click on all state cases because we have only an Indiana tab, not a Florida tab. Let's click the search box. Okay, we're given a bunch of cases, and we can read Westlaw's summary of the most pertinent parts of the case to us based on what its algorithms see from typing what we typed into the search box. Okay, so let's read down. Okay, we're looking very quickly, looking over, and we probably want to read, Harris v. State, maybe Thomas v. Singletary. All right, we're looking down. Burglary of a conveyance in particular. So let's click on Von Edwards. Okay, and we're looking at what he was convicted of. Okay, he's contending that the statute is unconstitutionally vague. Okay, and he also is talking about burglary, taking apart any portion of the conveyance. Okay, that could be very pertinent to our facts as well. So we look at the case, and we want to know who else has cited to this case, because we might find some other very on-point cases if we look over here at citing references. This is always a very good way to find more cases. Drew v. State has examined Von Edwards thoroughly. Let's click on that. We'll want to read the other cases below too. Okay, there it is discussing Von Edwards. Let's go up and see that this defendant was convicted of burglary based on his removal of tires. Okay, that's very pertinent to our facts, isn't it? So we're definitely going to want to look at this case. Let's see why it got a yellow flag. Yellow flag cases are still fine to use. Okay. This is an easy one. This has been made a yellow flag because State v. Muckden declined to follow it, but this case is red flag. It's no longer good law for at least one or more points. We avoid fire because fire burns, okay? But that means, Drew, we're really good to go on that because this case is no longer good law. Excellent. So let's go back to the Law School tab after reading through all of those cases, citing to Von Edwards, reading through Drew, finding cases that cite to Drew as well. Okay, so let's go back here, back to natural language, And let's type in Florida statutes 810.02 and go to all state cases, because now we want to find cases that have cited to the statute itself. This is another good way to find cases. Okay, so let's go down, reading the paragraph summaries, the highlighted parts from our search. Okay, constitutionality not in question. Let's click on DeGeorge and see what we can find here, just as a random choice from that list. Oh, this looks excellent. Very pertinent for us. Possession of burglary tools. We think that we remember reading in our memo, we look back, Lance had a backpack of tools at the scene, which the police took from him. Okay, very good. That looks like a very good one for us. We can do citing references to that and find more cases about that. Okay, and we definitely want to read through DeGeorge. Let's go back to the Law School tab, Natural Language, because now we want to look at an annotated version of the statute, because that also is another way to find good case law. Okay? All right. Now we need to go down. We want the annotated version of the statute so we can find some more background information and cases. We go down under statutes. We check all state statutes annotated. We click the search box. Okay, let's see what we've got. Ah, there we are. There's our 810.02. We click on that. We give a good read of the statute here. And look how long this scroll bar is. That means that we've got a lot of information citing to this statute. We read down through the laws, the cross-references. There's some law review and journal commentaries if you'd like to read more to familiarize yourself with a part of the law you might not know yet. Okay, that'll give you some good background reading, and law reviews also are very good sources for more cases. There's the American Law Reports. You can read through some of those. The Florida Journal, pleading and practice forms. Okay, now here are some more narrowed down points from cases. Burglary tools, admissibility of evidence. Let's click on that. Okay, that takes you down below the statute. Okay, burglary tools, and it gives you more cases that you can click on and read. Okay, so let's go back and continue down here alphabetically. Let's see if we come across something that might help us. A conveyance, because he's been convicted or charged with, sorry, he's not convicted yet, innocent until found guilty. He's been charged with conveyance. Okay, burglary of a conveyance. Let's go under here. That was note 89. Okay, here's some great cases. Look at this. Includes the bed of a pickup truck. This defendant crossed and entered an invisible plane by reaching in over the top side rails of the pickup truck's bed. That could be analogized perhaps to our facts. Here's removal of a wheel. We're definitely going to want to look at Barton and Jones, I'd say, from that. Okay, so let's go back now to the Law School tab, and we are wondering, how on earth can Lance be charged with felony murder when he wasn't even present? So let's type in Florida statutes 782.04 felony murder defendant, because that's what he now is, not even present. All state cases, search, and let's see what we get given here. Okay, we are definitely going to want to read these cases. State v. Lowry, not even present. State v. Dean, second-degree felony murder, all principals equally culpable. Oh, this looks like a very good case for us, too. So there you have it. How to strike case law gold in 10 minutes or less. using Westlaw natural language